So today I want to encourage someone who is thinking about giving up. Not necessarily giving up on life, not necessarily giving up on their dreams, but giving up on believing that God is working. Listen carefully. Do not give up on God. There's so much happening around you right now, and I'm here to tell you that much of it is a distraction. The opinions, criticism, setbacks, unanswered questions, the situations you wish you could fix but have no power to control, the things you wish you could pull yourself out of but can't, the disappointment, the darkness, the hopelessness, all of it is competing for your attention. But get this, while you're focused on everything that could go wrong, you can miss what God is trying to do. The enemy would love for you to become discouraged right now. He would love for you to become distracted. He would love for you to lose your faith. Because this moment is more important than you realize. You've already come so far. You've already survived so much. You've already learned lessons that can help other people. And that's why you can't afford to quit now. Galatians 6:9 reads, "Let us not be weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Let me say that again. Do not give up. Many people want the harvest. Few people are willing to stay faithful during the process. And that's where you are right now. You're in the process. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's frustrating. I know you're tired. But what if this season is not proof that God has abandoned you? What if this season is just preparation? What if God is developing something in you that you couldn't have developed any other way? The mistake many of us make is focusing on the how. How will it happen? How will God provide? How will the door open? How will things change? But God never asked us to figure out how. God already knows how. The question is, are you doing what He told you to do? Have you started? Are you being faithful with the step that is in front of you? Are you giving your best effort with what God has already placed in your hands? Because God meets us in the process. I can tell you that from experience. What I have today did not begin with a grand plan. It started with something small. I decided to make a calendar, just putting numbers on a page. That's it. I had no idea where God would take that small act of obedience. I had no idea what He was building, but I stayed faithful. And looking back, I can see that God was in every detail. For me, it looked like going back to school. It looked like therapy. It looked like seeking God. It looked like healing. It looked like stepping out on the things God placed on my heart. None of it happened overnight. But God met me every step of the way. And He will do the same for you. So if there's something on your heart right now, seek God about it. More than likely, He placed it there for a reason. Take time away from the noise. Turn off the distractions, the news, social media, people coming to you with random problems that they don't intend to fix. Turn it all off. Spend time with God. Listen, pray, reflect. Allow Him to guide your next step. And understand this, not everyone will understand your healing journey. Some people will be uncomfortable when you stop people pleasing. Some people will be upset when you start setting boundaries. Some people will be bothered when you begin becoming who God has created you to be. Let them. They do not get to determine your future. They do not get to determine your purpose. They do not get to determine your obedience. God does. So stop worrying. Worrying will not solve the problem. It will only make things worse. It will drain the strength you need for your journey. Trust God. Focus on the assignment He has given you. Take the next step, no matter how small, and keep moving forward. Because one day, you're going to look back and realize that what felt like the end was actually the beginning. So do not quit. Do not give up on God. He is working even when you can't see it. And He's going to meet you in the process. So here's an affirmation to end. I trust God's process. I will not grow weary, and I will not give up. I will remain faithful to the path He has placed before me. So let me ask you, what is one small step God has been calling you to take that you've been postponing out of fear, doubt, or distraction? Leave it in the comments.